In other news, mobile tech talk, tablets, wearables, the Android logo. A Microsoft-powered HTC One M8, a new voice assistant for Windows phones, exploring the tablet-only lifestyle. That's what's been happening on the editorial pages of Pocketnow.com this week, so if you don't often venture outside of YouTube, here's everything you've missed in 5 minutes or less. I'm Michael Fisher, and this is Pocketnow Roundup. The HTC One M8. Our full review has been up for a while now, but our coverage has continued apace. This week at Pocketnow, we examine the ups and downs of the device's extreme power-saving mode that advertises weeks of standby time, but at a cost. We also take an even closer look at the M8's controversial duo camera, following up last week's photo dump with a feature showing off our favorite pictures taken with the device, before pivoting to software. Joe Levi thinks other OEMs could learn a thing or two from HTC's willingness to open key features like BlinkFeed and Zoe to other Android phones, while I speculate about what a One M8 running Windows phone might bring to the table that Nokia devices haven't. Speaking of Microsoft, the company announced Windows Phone 8.1 this week, and among all of the new features, there's one in particular we are quite excited about. Cortana, the new voice companion for Windows Phone, looks to put the company on equal or better footing with Apple and Google in the personal assistant department, and Taylor Martin predicts that with her deep-level integration and innovative new features, she'll be a major win for Microsoft. In less exciting news, we've also got some opinions on the new Microsoft Office suite. Taylor Martin is back once again with thoughts on the suite's price tag on iPad, while Joe Levi chafes that it's still not available on Android, and Adam Lane chips in with some speculation on the future of Office in the Windows Phone space. In other news, tablets, wearables, the Android logo, Wi-Fi differences, and the world's longest mobile tech podcast. It's a question we've seen asked and answered all across the internet for years. Can you make it through a workday using just a tablet for your computing needs? And it's a question we addressed in this week's video experiment here on YouTube. But Taylor Martin goes into detail on the accessory he used to achieve that feat in an editorial on the Zag Bluetooth keyboard. Check that out, along with Adam Dowd's piece on why he never wants to touch his smartphone again, and Joe Levi's warning that a new logo on the boot screen won't solve Android's problem of brand confusion. But will a new Wi-Fi router solve your problems with signal confusion? Cool segue, right? Well, Joe has the answer for you there, too, with an examination of the differences between 802.11ac and N, 2 GHz and 5 GHz, and the answers to a bunch more nerdy Wi-Fi questions that, admit it, you've been asking for years. Finally, wrap up your week with the aptly named Pocketnow Weekly. 2 hours of mobile tech talk published just yesterday and covering all these topics and many more. Plus, of course, your listener mail. In the Windows Phone space.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
Could you never do that again? That'd be great.
Could you always do that on every show, please? Yes. I feel like I'm inside an early 20th century gramophone. Many more features, comparisons, and news stories await you at Pocketnow.com, folks, but for now, we're out of time. Check the description down below for links to all the stories mentioned in this roundup. There's also a like button down there. Please click it, and leave a comment down below if you have some feedback on the week in general or a specific news story mentioned in this roundup. Be sure to follow us on social media so you can keep track of what we're talking about, both on duty and off. But most importantly, have a wonderful weekend with whatever mobile device is occupying your pocket. Whatever device. With whatever device is locked into your belt holster. Whatever device is in your belt holster. Check the links down below in the description for all the stories that you can eat. And tell your mobile device you love it. We're out of time. Check the link down the with whatever device is weighing down your holster. F***ing A.